Thanks for tuning in. Right now I have a 944 turbo on the lift. On today's job we're going to be replacing the exhaust muffler and the rear transaxle mount from Lindsey Racing. Alright, so here's what we're up against. This muffler has completely rotted out. The rest of the car is fairly rust free, but we're looking at severe movement in that transaxle. I'm going to start with this unit here. This whole hanger's off, so right now we're only dealing with the flange back there. So I have both the rims off now, and we have a little bit more view on what we're dealing with. So the transaxle sits right there, and the mount goes between the transaxle and then this lower unit here. So my plan of attack is to take this nut off on both sides, drop the axle just a little bit. I got to be careful of the torque tube because you don't want to move that too much or bend it. And then from there we're just going to loosen it up, replace the mount, and then slide this back in and bolt it up. I'm going to lower the whole car down, and I'm going to rest the transaxle on this motorcycle lift. I don't want to pinch that oil cooler line right there. There we go. That's one. You can see that bushing is done. That's where I was getting all my knocking from. So here's an alternate view. You zoom all the way in there. You can see the top of those bolts there. Those are the ones, there we go. Should be 4, I believe, that I need to take out. And then this whole cross member can come out, so I can take the mount off. So I got all the 4 bolts out. The last 2 ones were on the far side, and I had to use a flexible ratchet. I got them out, but damn, that was not easy. So these are those 2, and then there's going to be the same ones on the other side. Before I can pull the member out, I have to disconnect a little mount for the fuel filter. So that mount is broke. It's been in there for a very long time. So I'm just going to pull it out from the other side. That bolt right there in the center screen is the bottom section of the trans mount. Above you can see all the deteriorated rubber. I have to take that out so I can loosen the whole piece, because it has to come out as one. I can't seem to separate from the cross member and have enough space to pull out. That's what I just pulled out. Now I gotta do the other side. Here's the old mount. That's pretty wasted. Seems to be cracking, deteriorating pretty much everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead with the new Lindsey one. This one right here. Looks like I'm gonna have to bolt this in to the cross member first, and then have to put it into, or connect the set screws into the transmission. So it's gonna sit like this inside the car, and then the member is gonna bolt down on top of it. Well, that kind of sucks. These bolts are too big. So I'm gonna have to drill these out a little bit. So I'm hoping when I mount it in, it'll have enough clearance to be able to go in. And secondly, I'll have enough wiggle room or enough flex to actually mount it back onto the chassis. So there is so little room back there that I'm going to use this extension with a 7mm and a flexible to try to thread it in. Right there is my lower bolt to the transaxle. I'm running extension all the way to my Milwaukee right here. We gotta tighten both of them up like that. I'm just gonna use my electric ratchet. Alright guys, well that concludes the job. The new muffler's on, the new transaxle mount is on. All I gotta do is throw the tires on and I'll be all set. My battery's dying right now, so I'm gonna call it a video. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, subscribe and like and comment. That really helps me out and motivates me to make more videos like this. Thanks guys, bye bye.